How you doing, boss?
Hey, listen, I'm doing bless over here, boss, man. I was so excited to chat to you today, brother.
Let's go.
So the guy that brings anything is ready for anything, bringing that red flavor, that hot spiciness out there right now. How are you doing,
Yes,
sir?
sir. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. Keep pushing every day, man. Trust me.
Hey, listen, like you're the definition of like persevering and hard work and pushing it out there, bro. That should be just like your hashtag, like perseverance and hard work.
Trust me. If you don't have that, you're not gonna last long in the industry. You gotta
Hey,
keep on
hey, boy,
going every day.
that's just not in the industry. It's just in life in general, bro.
Yeah, life in general. Thank you for correcting me. Yes.
Yes, trust me, man. I mean, how things are going in Lagos at the moment, man? Is that where you are right now?
Yeah, I just got back to Lagos like 3 weeks ago. I was in America for like going on like 4 months because I haven't been to America like in 2 years because of the
Oh
COVID
wow.
19 and everything. So
Yeah.
I didn't even go to America to do any work or nothing like that. But when I went to go get my son's passport. So when I got to America, I was supposed to stay for only 3 weeks. I got there, they started booking me for appearances and shows everywhere in the whole America. So
So
I
you,
ended up staying for 4 months.
wow. So like, what was initially
Yeah,
just like a quick trip, you ended up staying there for a
yeah,
couple of months, and
I swear.
you've been on the flights, you've been on jets, you've been going to these parties and appearances, man. Like, you know what I mean? You killing it at the moment there, son.
Trust me, it's a big movement.
Yeah, trust me, man. I mean, how have things been for you for the past 18 months, man? Because obviously, like you just said, that, you weren't even supposed to be in America for all that time, but things
Yeah.
must be just crazy, like, the things we've had to deal with. Like, how have you been keeping mentally throughout this time?
It's been crazy for everybody, you understand? But as for me, especially being an artist, the studio is always at home, so it's not like you have to get up and go to work somewhere. You can always just vibe in the studio. So at that time, I dropped my album, so it was
Yeah.
kind of hard for me because all the the media tours and everything I was supposed to do in the UK, Nigeria, Ghana, that all stopped because I couldn't travel at the moment. Even on private jet, couldn't travel. So it was kind of
Wow.
hard for me to push my album because I just dropped the album like a couple of months ago. It's called the Jordan album. So
That's right.
that's still doing good, but I mean, we thank God, like I said. But like I was recording a lot during the time. Even I was supposed to go on a tour. I wish I could just send you the flyer with a pop on the screen. I was supposed to go to Kenya, Istanbul, Turkey, Dubai, some other couple of countries, but I have to pay them half of the money back because of the COVID-19 and stuff. So like a lot of stuff happened, but like I said, we keep pushing every day, and we're here now. So
Well, I
I guess
mean,
bigger blessings are coming. Yeah,
well, at least you keep the positive end of it. Is like, no
of
matter how
course.
much bullshit has come your way, like the past
Mhm.
year, and having to like divert certain attentions. Now it's just
Yeah,
like,
of
what,
course.
just keep the work in, keep the positivity in, and
Mhm.
you're at this point anyway, man. So
Yes,
God
sir.
bless you for persevering. Again, hashtag
Mhm.
perseverance. No, do you know what? I might be saying that a lot, to be fair. So, like, because we're gonna go into like sort of your backlog in a bit, but I mean, firstly,
Okay.
I got to say, like, how cute is your son?
He's so cute, man. He's stubborn now. He's actually like me when I was younger. He's
Yeah.
so stubborn. If he doesn't get his way, he starts tripping. But I love him. He's turning into a big boy. He's actually 1 years old in like 1 year, like a couple of months, but he looks like 5 years old. So like
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
always keep
thinking. Like, what is he eating, bro?
like yesterday, I took him to the pool to swim. So I always forget he's like 1 years old. So I dipped him in the water. I was like, oh my God, I forgot he's one.
You forget his own
Because he
strength.
acts like he's 5 years old.
Yeah.
He's actually at the door right now, knocking. Daddy, daddy, open.
It's like your son
Yeah,
wants
he's
to make
good.
an appearance, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hey, listen, he could be a music legend in the making, man.
I
So
think I mean, he wakes up he sings all my songs, always drumming and stuff. He sings all his uncle's songs. Like, I don't know.
wow.
I don't want him to be an artist, dude.
Oh, you don't want him to be an artist? That's interesting.
Nah, I mean, he can do it as a hobby, but not. I would like him to play because I play the drums, so I would like him to play like an instrument and stuff, but not to take music as a. It's too much stress involved. I would like him to just be on the business side. But like, if he grows up to say, "Dad, no, I want to be an artist," I'll let him do that. But I
Right.
wouldn't want him to be an artist. Yeah.
Okay. So do you feel
Yeah.
it's like a thing? Like, obviously, we're gonna go to your backlog again, but do you feel it's like because of how hard the industry is, and sometimes how much politics can be involved sometimes, that you feel that you want the best for your son, that not having to go all for all that sort of stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I stopped school at an early age,
Right.
so I want him to like finish, go to school, master everything. I want him to, because I mean he's smart already. He can talk. He started talking like 6 months ago, so I know he's gonna be business wise very smart. So I would like him to have different kind of businesses, oil and gas, different kind of thing. Even to be a doctor, I don't mind, but I don't want
Wow.
him to go to press. I know what I have to do to get to where I am right now. So, and
Oh,
I'm not
please,
even there.
please don't say,
And
please don't tell
I'm
me
not
you're
even
not.
there yet. So
Yeah,
I
please.
know.
I was
Go ahead.
sorry to interrupt, but I was gonna say,
No,
please
sorry
don't
about
tell
that.
me
Go
you're
ahead.
not gonna be one of those dudes that say like you have to be a doctor or a lawyer, like traditional
No, no,
African in that
no, no,
way.
no. I'm just saying that's what I want him to be, not
Right.
because my father, especially my cousin David, his dad and my dad, because my dad's the youngest, they did not want us to do music because I was just hyping my cousin at first. They
I
said, "No,
remember
go to
you were
school.
saying.
It's too hard. Everybody wants to do music. You're not gonna make it." When we started doing good in music, they're like, "Okay, come, we can help you now."
they're
Because
just like,
nobody's gonna help you out.
oh yeah, it's not gonna happen for you first, and as soon as you start
Yeah.
getting that money coming in, they're like, yeah, we'll
Uh-huh.
help you now.
Trust me, of course.
Yeah.
Because nobody's gonna believe your craft unless you're really doing it. You understand? That's how life is, I guess.
So I mean,
Mhm.
how's fatherhood treating you in general? Because like obviously it seems like it's a blessing that you're doing music, and now you got another addition into the family.
Yeah.
So how does it feel like doing all of that?
It feels crazy because like he 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 motivates me to work harder. Like he pushes me. Like every time I want to get lazy, I look at him. I'm like, man, I gotta get up. Like you
Mm,
understand? So like, and he looks just like me. Like I don't want him to ever have to come to me. Obviously, my parents and my background were rich, but I'm talking about on my own. You understand? I don't want
yeah,
him to have to ever come to me and be like, oh, daddy, I want this. And I'll be like, oh,
yeah,
I can't. I want him to always feel out my daddy can do this for me. You understand? So I gotta
yeah.
keep on working hard. You understand?
and
That's
obviously
why.
and obviously let him come
Go
to
ahead.
you like emotionally and other things, like if
Of
there's
course.
rather than money, like give me money.
No, of course,
I
of
need
course.
that
That's what I'm doing right
emotional
now. Because
support.
even right now, when I put money in his face, he doesn't know what money is. So I take
That's
care of him
good.
every day. I treat him like how my dad used to treat me. You understand? I always got his
Oh,
back. Yeah, we good. Trust me.
bless you, man. Like what I mean, looks
Yes.
like fatherhood is going to be a blessing for you all the way, man. So
Oh yes, yes, yes.
and I also see that on the IG that you've been going to the gym quite a fair bit, man. So have you always been a gym
Yes.
freak?
I've played a lot of sports in my like high school, middle
Right.
school. I play soccer. I play American football, track and field. So my dad, he's kind of a big guy. You understand? So I just want to be. I don't want to be that kind of size. You understand? No offense. So
Well,
like
I mean, you
I have
built though.
things.
You built like almost to a
Yeah,
Brock
I built
Lesnar
muscle,
almost.
but yeah, of course. But like I just have to like always be in the gym because I eat a lot. So
Right.
I feel like I just always any chance I get, always be in the gym so I can like maintain my size. You understand? Because I have tendencies to be fat, so I just have to always be in the gym in a cardio movement. You understand?
What's your guilty pleasure as
Also
far as food
healthy.
then?
You said what?
What's your guilty pleasure as far as food then, if you're having to constantly go to the gym?
Man, I can't even say what I want to say right now, but
Oh
I
God.
just love. I'm a chef.
Right.
Before I started doing music, I was cooking in America at my brother's university. It's called Georgia Perimeter College. I was actually working from 6 a.m. in the morning to 7 p.m. at night for like a year because at the time my dad didn't want us to do music, so I ran away to America. I was like, forget this, I'm going to do music there, but it was actually too hard. So I had to get a job to support myself. So I was working I was cooking at my grill was like this big. So I was
Mm.
cooking every day. So I just love food, so I gotta be in the gym too. So you understand?
So having that balance, basically.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, trust me. And happy belated birthday is in order, like back
Thank
in
you so
July.
much. Thank you so much.
I seen that you celebrated in Maryland and Dallas. Like you just said, you weren't even
Yeah,
supposed to be in America for that long, but you
trust
made
me.
appearances
Uh-huh.
anyway.
Uh-huh.
Did it feel any different celebrating your birthday this year compared to last year? Like when we were in the height of the pandemic, when we couldn't really go anywhere as much before?
Um, it wasn't really a difference because it
Hmm.
was still turned up. You understand? But
You
I can't
find
say
ways to
it's
work
always
around it,
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, there's ways to work around it. And like my birthday was falling into like things were opening up in America at the time. My
Right.
birthday was so everything was good.
So
Yeah,
yeah, nothing changed. Nothing changed. I mean,
yeah, I love it.
did you go to any of the strip clubs that were there, or is it just like playing clubs?
No,
Like,
actually, the birthday party, it was not even a birthday party. They actually paid me to come there. So
oh shit.
they paid me to go to my in Dallas and DC. They both paid to do because if I say it's my birthday party, spend big ballers and spenders will come there to the club. Oh, be ready to be there. They'll come pop bottles there. So that's how they paid me to do the party there. That's why. Yeah.
So that's a good thing, though. That's a good birthday present to
Yeah.
have here to pay you to come to a venue. I mean, I wish I had that. The worst I get is probably like like £5 and a couple of deodorants. That's about it. So I mean, for you, you're balling nice. I mean, you gotta roll with the punches, man. So
Yeah.
I mean, let's take it back then. So I mean, for those that don't know you, they're living under a rock. But let's get to know you like in the crutches from like the early days. So you're born from Atlanta.
Yeah, I was born in Atlanta.
You were born
Georgia.
in Atlanta. So how long was it between when you were born that you moved over to Nigeria, or have you always lived in Atlanta?
I was born in Atlanta. I think at the age of like 2 or 3, me and my siblings went back to Nigeria. So it was always like a back and forth thing.
Mm,
So I went to primary school in Nigeria, kindergarten, primary school in Nigeria, then high school and middle school. I went to America.
mm.
Then high school again, I went back to Nigeria. So it's like always back and forth situation. So all my life back and forth.
I mean, I guess you're used to the traveling, so like, even
Yeah,
like
of
we were
course.
talking about earlier, like having to stay in one place for so long and then having to travel back, so
Yeah,
you're used to it. Did you not
of
get
course.
exhausted at points, like having, oh, we got to go back home now, we got to go
No,
back to Atlanta, you know?
I actually love that. I used to always love flying on planes, so it was like it was cool to me. It was like, let's go.
Uh,
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you being on the jets, like, I mean, on that sort of stuff, man. So, I mean, you're living that lifestyle, you're loving it
True.
anyway. So I mean, when it comes to like your early stages, as far as like musically, like obviously
Mhm.
everyone notably knows you as being cousins with Davido, and you have like a
Of course.
successful politician as a father.
Mhm.
So I mean,
Mhm.
take me back to those times where you and Davido were having those conversations about wanting to do music, and how did it be that you guys wanted to work together to kind of start getting the ball rolling?
Um. For people that don't know, my cousin he went to school in Alabama. That's like an hour away from Atlanta, Georgia. He went to
Okay.
school for engineering, so he didn't even start off he started as a producer and engineer. And me, I play the drums, so I always play drums at different churches in Nigeria and America. So when we were younger, I used to teach David how to play drums on my drum set in my basement. Even
Okay.
my brother, yeah. So we had a cousin named MPZ. We started pushing him first. So my cousin used to do backup vocals in his song. So one day I was like, David, your voice is amazing. You need to start singing. He was like, for real? So that's how we really started, from just like playing around.
Yeah.
Then I always had playing drums in my spirit. So I played drums for like 10 different marching bands, like 20 different churches, jazz bands all over the world. So like it's been in the blood. And my dad, he's a dancer and he used to play drums too. So
Okay.
it's like it runs in the family. So it's like then we just started singing and stuff. So it's listen long. If I get into that, it would take like 3 hours to say the story. So that's
I hear
a whole
that.
different thing. But
So that'll be a
trust me, it was not
biography in
easy.
itself.
Yeah, but trust me, it was not easy. A lot of people just think that okay, this guy's dad is a billionaire. This guy's dad's a uncles or that. It's not. We have to actually push harder. You understand? Because
Hmm.
funny enough, money can't do everything for you. Do you understand? Money cannot make you famous. It can try
Hmm.
to help you, but if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. You understand? So you have to put the work in. Do you understand?
No,
So that's what we did.
100%. I mean, we're gonna
Yeah.
go into that in a bit because I have that
Mhm.
curiosity about it. But when it came to like you being Davido's hype man, like again, we're going into like the
Mhm.
early stages, like before the cusp of him
Yeah.
being mainstream. And
Yeah.
this was before you were even singing. Like you were traveling all over
Yeah.
the world with him, and so how did touring with Davido and being his hype man, how did that allow you to take those experiences in and get to the point of like, when you wanted to start singing, that you'd be ready for all the lifestyle that would be involved?
It's crazy because me and David, since we're the early stages of like 5 years old, 3 years old. We've been best cousins. You understand? So like
Mm.
when he started singing, I was like, forget this. Any video you in, Mons is in that video. Anywhere you go, and Mons is there. I made myself the hype man. I took the mic, like, give me the mic. I'm the hype man. You get me? I was there when you first started, so I'm gonna be there. So any video from Scaling Rule to Go Bay to IA to every, that's why I built my fame, just to by being in all his videos. If you check Davido, me and my brother Shina Rambo with Wizkid. And so every video he was in, I always made sure my face was always showing, my green eyes in the camera, like, y'all gonna see this face.
Those infamous green eyes, bro.
Trust me. So I always made sure in every video that he was doing, I get my face shown. In every show he does, either in Cyprus, Malaysia, London, all his UK tours, all his American tours, I'm coming out on the stage first. Are y'all ready for Davido? When I say David, so I built my fame off that. You understand? So it was actually hard for me because when I started singing, everyone's like, "What? You don't sing? Watch out! You're a hype man." You understand? We know you.
So they put you in a box already.
Yeah, so it was harder for me to break through. Do you understand? And I'm still trying to even come more harder. You understand? So when I first started dropping my songs, obviously my songs is nice, but nobody would have heard. It's like, stop singing, go to your hype man job. So I had to work extra hard. You understand? To even get to where I am now. Then God blessed me with a song with Akon 4 years ago. Then from there, it just kept on going up from there. You understand?
Yeah, we're gonna go into all that as well because I mean it's interesting how you even built up those connections. But going back to where you were saying you were playing drums, because it's interesting. You were mentioning about marching bands and being in church doing that. You know, so when it comes to like making your songs and having that experience in doing a drumming, did that allow you to, you know, bring your input to any producer that you worked with and said like, because you've had that experience
100%.
with drums and say like, I want the drums to kind of sound this way, or, you know, how did that play out?
Always. I always tell the producer, it's only probably about like 2 or 3 songs that I've done in my lifetime. I'm not going to tell the producer, do it like this, do it like that.
Right.
Because I always want my kind of flavor, you understand? So I'll probably be in the studio with the producer. I'm like, okay, I'll probably play it in my mouth or play it on my hands, and then the producer will follow up. So we're always going step by step with each other. So yeah, that's how it goes for me.
It's crazy. I was just hearing there's some bit of the drums there. Like, have you got like a little drum pattern that you can bust for me?
No, not here. In the other studio. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you got like you can do the tappity taps and all that. You know what I mean? But
trust me, I'm a very good drummer, man. Trust me.
I hear that. I mean, because you were saying earlier about you know, working harder in your case to make sure that you get your name as valued as anyone else's. And obviously you investing in money. Like I've heard in previous interviews that, you know, you're not one for, you know, going to your cousin or going to your father for money. Like, you will work on your own craft and to get yourself out there for yourself. We all know about the glitz and...
Let me pause you. I mean, don't get it wrong. My uncle and my dad still give me money. They don't just give me all the time. When I need it, I'll make the call. Yo, I need this, I need that. Yeah, of course. They'll support.
I mean, family supports no matter what, yeah.
Of course. So, yeah. So it's not like I don't get from them, but I do most of the things on my own.
No, I appreciate that, because obviously it's like if you do have the available funds from other people and they can support you, and I do heavily support that. I mean, you know, but obviously for, you know, succeeding and maintaining, like, you know, and you say you wanted to work hard, like, you know, obviously Davido, one of the most successful African artists in our generation. Like, how do you build your reputation as far as making good money and being able to maintain without always relying on Davido and your father, and you just wanted to do your own thing?
For the past 4 or 5 years, when I've taken my career seriously, I've been making money, so much money for my parents' shows, streaming. So like, it just doesn't stop. Like the money, like it doesn't stop coming. Do you understand? I have so many songs that I give to like 5 different platforms, people that push my songs. So like every month I have like from different people, 10 different streaming money coming from different people.
Right.
Shows always, so it's like, it just, money doesn't stop. And I always try to invest my money in different things, you understand? This year I invested in real estate. Last year I invested like 2 different things. So I'm always looking for a way to flip my money and to bring it back. You understand?
So if you were to give advice for like say the next upcoming Afrobeats artist that is about to
Mm-hmm.
blow and they're wanting
Yeah.
to really push themselves out there and they don't know how to really invest in their money, like what would you advise like people to do as far as like building your craft but also making sure that you're set really like to get yourself started?
Yeah, I mean, you have to have multiple streams of income. You understand? Because obviously, unless you're signed to a record label that's going to be pushing your music and shooting all your videos for you, and if you're signed to a record label, they're still going to take a percentage of that. You understand? So I just feel like you just make sure you try to get the right promotion plan. You understand? Because sometimes you can have the money and you want to pay for promotion and stuff, but you're paying to the wrong people, and it might
Mm,
not get to the right crowd. You understand? So you just have to like get your team ready to like always like everybody says, two heads is better than one. Get your
mm,
team ready. If your team ready, pray to God. Just like everybody has a different strategy. You understand? Not
mm,
everybody. Some strategies might work for you, but might not work for me. So it's just
mm.
about learning the way. You understand?
Yeah. No, I hear that because it's important for like kids that are coming up, whether they're doing a 9 to 5 or whether they're doing like entertainment or music or whatever it is. It's like we're in a TikTok generation where it's just like some people may not know about how to sustain and just keep on pushing
Yeah.
up. So and you're an example of like how you've maintained
Mhm.
and you become a success in the process.
And it's not what I've learned over the years from my cousin Davido. It's not been only about making music because music is just 10%. You have to
Hmm.
be entertaining to your fans. You have to be in the news. You have to just always be out there. You understand? So it's not only about music. You have to be doing other things to be in your fans' faces, to be in the public eye. You understand? So
I like that
yeah,
gem actually. I'm gonna take that as like an ongoing thing, man. I love that.
Mhm.
I mean, I
That's it.
also I heard in an interview as well that you're not jealous of Davido. I mean, clearly not because you've been family
I'm
all your
actually
lives, and you constantly
yeah.
support each other.
You can ask David. I love like I'm so happy every day. I wake up like, damn, this my cousin is the biggest in Africa.
Yeah.
Why will I be jealous? Like, I can go to his phone anytime. Oh, give me a phone, swipe up, buy my. Like anytime I do that, my sales go up more. So why will I? I'm happy for him, and I want him to get to the. He's like in America right now. Him and Wiz are doing crazy numbers right now. You understand? So I'm happy for him. And me and
But
Wiz was there. I was in the process of Wiz blowing up too. We were in the same house growing up in the band Jamo Hicks house. Like it's all love. Trust me. David know I
mm,
love. I love the fact that he's number one. I love.
I,
You
I,
know, so
I love that. I love that because
yeah,
sometimes it might be things where like if there's like a family unit as far as like
yeah,
successful artists,
hmm
there could be a thing
yeah.
like even people that have signed to
Jealousy
record
and stuff.
labels,
Yeah,
there could be a sense of like jealousy or envy or
yeah. A lot of people do
disagreements.
that. A lot. A lot of people do that. A lot. Trust
Mm.
me.
So how do you
But
how do you manage to maintain that positivity and just like just like he's your family and then like for you
yeah,
you're pushing on yourself as well, like how do you balance that out so you don't have no sort of negative feelings towards anything?
I just feel like when somebody's doing good in life, you're supporting that. If somebody's doing good, you need to support them because if you're not supporting that, you're not your good things won't come to you. You understand? Because especially
Mm.
as my family. So like even people around me, people that know me, if you do good, I'm the first one to come to you. Wow, I'm happy for you, bro. Nice one. Keep it up. You gotta show love. If you want to show love to come back to you, so that's how it's supposed to be.
Well, you
And
definitely
people don't
see
understand it.
you seem to embody the full edge of positivity, and I love that coming from you, man. Like you're getting me hype in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I feel good right now because you're giving me so much of that. I can go out there and say like, yes, I'm gonna conquer the world today.
Yes, sir.
Trust me, trust me. I mean, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned from either Davido or your father, but Davido especially? Like, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned that you apply to your day to day
Um,
life?
I'll start with my dad and my uncle
Mm-hmm.
because like they're billionaires in dollars, and I've never heard. I'm doing an interview, and I've never heard.
Like your son letting me know. You know what I mean? He's the next guy.
Yeah.
The next guy to come up.
I said I'm doing an interview. So sorry about that.
That's
So
okay.
I forgot the question.
No,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
So I've never heard as much as money my uncle, my dad have. I've never heard them saying I'm rich, I'm this, I'm that. I
Mm,
say that before they even say that. You understand? So I always learn from them of being humble. You understand? Because a lot of people they see me like everywhere I go in the world, like I have fans everywhere in the world. Like when I say everywhere in the world, because when you blow in Nigeria, when you blow in Africa. When you blow in Africa, it's Africans everywhere in the world. So everywhere I travel to, every airport, every just fan love is everywhere. So sometimes I try to get it to my head like, oh, be cocky. Be like, no, don't be cocky. So you have to always calm down and be humble because you can't be hot forever. You understand? So the people that
Right.
you be humble to are the same people that's going to bring you up when you go down. You understand?
Facts.
So even with David, he doesn't care who you are. If you can be the poorest person in the world, you can be a beggar. He'll still chill with you and hang with you. So I learned from him, like, wow, if he can be like that, why can't I be like that? So that's
Mm.
what I learned from being
Oh,
humble.
oh man, you're giving me some shit today. Trust me, I'm learning. I'm learning. Oh my days. Well, oh my days. Well, I mean,
Mhm.
even like from your beginnings, like when you actually started for yourself to be singing, like Insane
Yeah.
Girl was Shizzy produced.
Mhm.
Take me back to that moment when you thought like, now I'm truly getting started as far as like I'm going on my own music career. Like, take me back to those parts.
That's my first single. It was even David that came to me. He's like, "Yo, it's enough of the hyping. You need to get. You have your own fan base now. It's time to get your first single out there." So shout out to Sheezy. Sheezy produced most of David's biggest hits. Funny enough, I'm the one that brought Sheezy to meet David because I used to live in Mohit's
Ooh.
house a long time ago. So me and Sheezy used to live in Mohit studio. That's another story for another day. But yeah, Sheezy produced like Davido, so he produced my first single, Insane Girl, which was doing very good. I was doing a lot of shows off that in Nigeria at the time. So from there, we just had to keep on going. But like I
Mm.
said, that was at the time when I just stopped hyping my cousin. So it was actually hard for me to push in and come in to break loose. So
Mm.
we had
Oh,
to keep on working.
and
You
yeah,
understand?
and you definitely did that. I mean, because you even
Yeah,
signed with HKN. Was it what,
yeah.
twenty
That's
fifteen,
David's
twenty
older brother.
sixteen,
Yeah, yeah. 2016.
twenty
I had a
sixteen?
contract for 5 years. Yep.
Yeah, and then you didn't actually release an album until last year. So of course, like you've
Yes.
been doing projects in between. We're gonna get into that in a
Of
minute.
course.
But I mean, why did it take so long for you to get your debut album out? Was there a lot of processes that you wanted to go through and just getting it right?
I just felt like I wasn't ready.
Right.
So that's why I feel like I was ready. But
Yeah.
everybody was always telling me drop an album. I just kept that's why I just kept on dropping singles. And like I said, God, I went to America with David, my cousin David. We jammed in the Akon was with Akon in the studio. So long story short, we're about to leave. I was like, yo, Akon, listen to one of my songs. He was like, I gotta go, I got a meeting. I was like, come on, bro, please. He heard my song, he was like, God damn, it's a hit. He's like, send a
Wow.
song to me, I'm gonna do it. I thought he was joking, but he did it. It's a blessing from God. So, like I said, it's like sometimes in the process of me doing my music career, I wake up like, damn, nobody's feeling this. I want to quit. I want to quit. But like,
Mm.
God just keeps on giving me signs. Like, keep on going. Trust me, you're gonna get
Mm.
to that stage. So when
And
I did
it.
that song with Akon, and
Yeah.
I started traveling around the world for just with that song, Malaysia, Egypt, I was like, I'm not
Wow.
stopping. From there, I just
Wow.
kept on going.
Well,
Yeah,
was that the point when you worked with Akon? Because I actually was going to ask about him because you've been working with like Moroccan, Tubaba, obviously Davido,
yeah,
Don
mhm,
Jazzy, who you've highlighted,
mhm.
Tiwa Savage. I mean,
Yeah,
with Akon in particular, because you just mentioned about how that even came to life. Like you, you actually hear one of my songs, bro, and you were in the studio, and it was just
yeah.
like, and then it came into this thing, and obviously now
Straight
off the
up.
back of that, now you're even a bigger platform from that. So,
Yeah.
was Akon the turning point in your career to say like, wow, I can really go high with this now?
Yeah, because like I said, when I first started, it was hard for me because
Hmm.
I mean, people were loving my music. I was going to shows and stuff like that. But when I really did the song with Akon, because Akon and T Pain, they were actually one of my biggest artists ever. You understand? So when he did the song for free for me, I was like, wow. Let me
Wow.
keep on pushing. So if you can do that, I mean, it's crazy.
Do you ever have time to like digest it all, or do you think like obviously because you're still constantly working that you want to do better and just I'll think about that another time?
No, actually, I'm always every day wake up. I pray to God. I'm like, God, this is because I mean, money comes every second of the day. Like every day is payday. Me and my manager, well, he's actually in London right now. His slogan's every day is payday. So like before, it was not every day. Every day was not payday, but every day
Yeah.
was getting money from dad and pops and that. You get me?
Yeah.
So now it's like You won't understand. It's crazy.
You
Man.
must
So
appreciate the value of money, because it sounds like, from what you were, what you experiencing before, and it was harder for you. Now it's just like, now you got to come into money, and I guess you just appreciate a lot of things even more.
trust me, man. It's no better feeling than having your own money. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, for
Yeah.
sure, man. I mean, you got like a UK tour in September.
Yeah.
Is that confirmed for sure? Because you put it on your Instagram. So
Yeah, it's confirmed. My last UK tour I did, it was with Billy Q. I did it's supposed to be 10 cities, but I only did 5. I don't know why. I forgot what happened. I only did 5 cities. I did Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, and some other places that was turned up. Then now we're trying to do like at least 10 with
yeah,
a media tour. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
we can't wait to have
And
you.
trust me, the first
We can't
time,
wait to have you,
my
man.
cousin Davido, I hyped him on his like 2 tours in London, no 3, and that was the first time ever when I knew I had so many fans in UK. When everywhere I was going in London, I swear before God and man, girls were crying when they were seeing me. I was like,
Wow.
why y'all crying? I haven't even dropped a song yet. It's crazy.
All right,
So
hey,
that's why I was
listen,
like, get that.
they'll be crying waterfalls now at this point.
It's crazy.
They're the ones there. I mean, I was going to ask, because obviously, like, you've been to the UK before, and obviously you've been collaborating with a lot of African artists, but are there UK artists on our side that you'd be wanting to work with?
Of course, of course. I like this lady, Miss Banks. She's good. I love to work with Stormzy one day. I love Stormzy.
Everyone loves Stormzy, yeah.
Yeah, everyone loves Stormzy. It's good. There are
Yeah.
a few other people.
Okay. So Stormzy and Miss Banks are up there. Now, I'd love to see the Miss Banks collaboration, because she's been killing it.
Yeah.
She's been killing it. I mean, obviously, as well, like, you've been doing the rounds, obviously, this year. Like, you had Lecky Roundabout and Dollar that you worked with, Peruzzi and Davido. So, people are really paying attention. So, I mean, like, what are we looking towards, like, now as far as going forward? Hopefully with the touring, like, coming back soon, hopefully. So, what are you looking to do?
Yeah. But normally I drop singles like every month. Even if the singles don't get big or they're big, I like to just be consistent, just to be on the radio, be on TV. But now I haven't dropped a song for like 4 months. So now I just shot my new video featuring Yemi Alade. It's crazy. It's a big hit. I can't wait till it comes out. The video audio is probably going to be out on the 6th or the 10th. We'll get the official date by this night. So yeah, watch out for my new single featuring Yemi Alade. It's going to be crazy.
It's entitled Lady, isn't it?
Yeah, Lady.
Yeah. I mean, because you were saying on your IG stories yesterday how excited you were for the prospect of even the video and the audio to come out, man. Do you feel like this is like the biggest like project that you've got out there so far?
Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Definitely. Yeah, man. I can't wait for all that stuff to happen, man. So, I mean, besides your UK tour and obviously Lady that's coming out next, I mean, what is the future looking like for B Red? Like, what hot spice and flavors are we expecting next from you?
I want to start doing a lot of concerts in Lagos, probably extend it to the UK and America, like just making the brand, push the brand more bigger, start promoting more in the UK and more different countries to get push the brand wider. Just like, a lot of, I don't want to talk too much, actually.
Right.
I just want to work and let people see what I'm doing, you understand? So yeah.
Well, there's a lot to catch up on with you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that you're doing, man. And I really want to thank you for your time, man. Like, you giving me the energies and you giving me so many gems, man. Like, you know what? I'm going to I'm going to conquer the world today. Trust me. If anything to go by, some of your gems are like amazing, bro. So I want to thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you.
Well, I mean,
no
problem, man. Well, I know you got more famous shit to do, so I ain't gonna hold you up much longer, man. If you could tell our audience where they can catch you on all the socials and what's coming up for you, the floor is yours, my dude.
All right, yeah. What up, my people? It's your boy B Red in the building. My Instagram handle is BRedHKN. My Twitter is B_RedHKN. My Snapchat is BRed30BG. So yeah, holla at your boy. Follow me up. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. So like I said, my Instagram is BRedHKN, Twitter B_RedHKN, and my Snapchat is BRed30BG. So holla at your boy.
All right, cool. And then obviously your son is like begging to come in and share the greatness. So I'm gonna make sure that your son gets your time with you now.
Follow him on Instagram. His name on Instagram is Jordan Adeleke. So yeah, follow him on
Oh, he
Instagram.
actually has an Instagram as well.
Yeah, like
Yo.
9,000 followers. Yeah.
Oh, mad. Imagine in years to come if he does decide to be an artist and has those million
It's gonna be
followers that you
crazy.
have already.
Crazy.
Trust me, man. Well, God bless you, brother, man. Thank you for taking the time, and can't wait to see you come to the UK, brother.
Of course, we're gonna link up. Let's go for drinks or something like that.
Hey, listen. Before you go,
let's do some media tours, man.
hey, listen. Before you go, what's your drink of choice?
Man, I like tequila. I don't know, man. I like different kind of things, man. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's link up. We'll speak with your management, and then we'll link up. We'll sort it out. Yeah.
Straight up.
All
Thanks for
right.
having me, bro.
Peace out, dude.
One love.
All right.